Hi everyone, this is Jenny Garcia and this is a Project Life Process video. And I'm going to be using a mini Halloween collection from In a Creative Bubble. This collection is from 2020 and I just love that pink color. And since my daughter was dressed as Fluttershy, which is one of the My Little Pony, I decided to go with that one. I also grabbed a few other cards from Kelly Perky, and I think that blue one is also from In a Creative Bubble, but the first card I had in mind was the pink one with the ghost and the pumpkin. Then I saw this card and I figured that it would be better as a title card. That way I have a little space to write the week and stamp the dates. And these alphas are from Feed Your Craft. They are no longer available. However, they do release a kit every month. So maybe you can stay on the lookout for alphas like this. Also, Citrus Twist has alphas similar to these ones. And I think they are made by Pinkfresh Studio. I know that the ones from Citrus Twist are made by Pinkfresh. I'm not sure about the ones from Feed Your Craft, but the way you can check out, if you really like these alphas, you can check out your options. And I love these puffy Halloween stickers. I got them at Target like 3 or 4 years ago. I still pull them out anytime I can. I am using some labels from the Goosebumps. Yes, from Goosebumps. That collection was by Ashley Horton for Pretty Little Studio. I'm not sure if it's still available. It does have a few really cool pieces. If it's available, I will have the items linked below. Some of them are affiliate links. You don't have to use them, but they do help my channel a lot. And thank you to those of you who have been using them. They really do help. So I used the Orange County ink from Studio Calico. And normally I put like a little heart or something in the middle, but this label is smaller than the ones that I usually use. So I just had space for a little dash in the middle. And I just wanted to add something more, so I used the staples and the little pumpkin, and it turned out so cute. Now my daughter dressed up as Eevee, which is a Pokemon. It kind of looks like a fox. And there is no Eevee costume, or at least there wasn't in 2019. So I just bought a shirt, some pants. I did found the Eevee headband. I bought like a puffy shawl or something, a foxtail. And that was her costume. I wanted to write the name right next to her costume, and I'm going to use these alphas. They're a bit older. They are from Latina Crafter. I'm not sure if they are still available. I love this font. Again, if I do find them, I will link them below. But they're really old. And I used the Orange County from Studio Calico, and I love how it looks. And I wanted to add something more, but I felt like it was going to be like a little bit lopsided, so I just figured that I was going to add all the elements on the right. I also have these stickers. I didn't use them, but those are my go-to Halloween stickers, and they are from Paper House. Now these sheets are incredibly old, and they are from Freckle Fawn. And I use a sticker that says "This really happened" with a little arrow pointing to my daughter. And also this week I volunteer at the book fair. I love volunteering at the book fair. It's my favorite thing to volunteer for. I'm gonna be honest and say that I kind of hate volunteering at school, but there are some things that I like doing. Anything that's RC, book fair is fine. Do something at home, I'll do all that. But there are things that I just don't want to do, and I'm not gonna be guilted into feeling bad, as long as, like, sometimes I do it to spend time with my kids. But if I really don't want to, like, I hate volunteering for field trips. I hate them. I hate them so much. But whenever my kids are like, oh, my mom will go, I'm like, well, I guess I will go. So I thought that this pile was my oldest daughter's pile. But then when I looked at the photos real well, I realized that this pile is actually the book fair haul. And then on the other side, after the book fair, we went to the library and picked other books. So that's a different haul. Because I was looking at the second pile, I was like, I don't think Layla has these books. And then I'm going to add a little heart thicker at the end, and I'm not going to be able to remove it, so it stayed there. I'm going to use this old Freckle Fawn washi tape. It has labels, so I can add a little word sticker from Pretty Little Studio. And it's not really a Halloween theme, but since there are a lot of Halloween elements on this layout, I'm just going to go with the stickers because there's no other moment where I'm going to be able to use them. And I'm going to use the black version of the alphas I used earlier. They are also from Feed Your Craft, and again, Citrus Twist may have some similar alphas. And to line up my letters, I use this little ruler. It comes with the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen. It comes when you buy them individually in the plastic packaging. And they work perfect for that. Because my other ruler is a clear one, and it's so old. It's not clear anymore. It's like yellow. But it still works for that. So this is and I actually was kind of happy that I was going to add that and then the L. And when I did this close-up, I was like, wait, no, my oldest wouldn't buy The Pigeon Goes to School. And then I look at the pictures really well. So the fact that this is from 2019 and it's 2021 now, it's, I'm a little behind. And this is one of the Kelly Perky cards. They're, again, very old. I think the last year she had a Black Friday digital sale. I don't know if it was Black Friday now, but I know that she had a digital sale, and I bought a bunch of her kits, and I don't regret it. I love my digital kits. Now these alphas sometimes do have like the little dots in the B and the I and the A that you have to peel off, and it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's not that hard. I have that piercer tool from the Amy Tangerine sewing kits, which works for a lot of things. You can see the mat in the corner. I use it so my stamping is a little bit more crisp. So even if you're not using the kit for sewing, which I should, I'm gonna challenge myself to use one of those sewing kits. And I just added a little heart and those hippie goats that I got also from Target. You can find those at the greeting card section. They always have cool puffy stickers, especially the seasonal ones. I always look for the Christmas ones. And now I'm going to use the same Latina Crafter alphas so I can stamp the word or the name Fluttershy. And I kind of forgot how I swore in my brain that it was going to fit, and it didn't, but that's okay because I wrote Flutter and then Shy. And my daughter has been dressing up like a pony. Actually, last year she did not. She dressed as a witch, which was different. But before that, she dressed up like 5 of the My Little Ponies except Applejack. I don't know what's the hate with Applejack. I think she's okay. But this was one of my favorite outfits. Again, there is no Fluttershy costume, so I had to turn the wings into, those were Rainbow Dash wings, so I added yellow felt. I bought the skirt and added the butterflies, got every little piece. And as always, I do her makeup and help her put on the wig. It's it's one of our favorite things to do, dress up for Halloween. I never got to do it as a kid, and they do it all the time and they love it so much. And she got so tall there, she was using my shoes. And my little one and I carved pumpkins. I carved the Paper Mario one, and she did the kitty. Well, that was her design. I had to help her because I wouldn't give a knife to a almost 6-year-old or six. Now I can't remember. No, yeah, a 6-year-old. So, but they turn out really cool. In this photo is when we put them finally outside, and the other one is when we finish carving them. And I don't really I like candles. The idea of candles is awesome, but I'm also way too clumsy and afraid to burn down the whole house. So I always use the LED tea lights. And those little die cuts are also from In a Creative Bubble. And the washi tape, I don't know where I got that washi tape. It's pretty old. I don't use it often. And I used part of that die cut. I really wanted to use it. I think it said trick or treat or something like that. So I just cut off that part and use the top. And also those are from In a Creative Bubble. And they have a few with masks and things like that for last year. If you still did some Halloween activities, even though we had COVID, like we did it at home, we really didn't do anything important, then we can still document it because a few of the items have the masks. Now, this little tag had some potions, and we got this cup from a Pusheen box, and it says something about meowy, magical, something like that. So I love to use this cup even when it's not Halloween, and I thought that this little die cut would go perfect with that. And I'm going to add a little word sticker at the bottom. But first I'm kind of looking for something to put next to the word, and I have to evaluate my little word options because I do have a lot of little word sticker sheets. I do use them a lot, so I never feel guilty about buying them. And I settled for this one, which is from Citrus Twist Kits. And it's an 01 and one of my hearts that I made with the Lawn Fawn die. And that is just foamy. I love that too because it's really inexpensive, and you can staple it and it adds like a little bit of texture. And I thought that I wasn't going to journal that much, so I used that 3x4 card. And then I remembered that I wanted to talk a little bit more about my daughter's costumes, so I figured that I would add the big one as like a pull-out card. That card that says something wicked is actually covering a photo, but it's a photo that I took at my daughter's school. And so are the two ones on top, so that's why I'm not showing them. I considered just showing the left, but I wanted to work on the whole thing, so I just thought I'll fold the top and just won't show those pictures. And here is a little close-up on her makeup too, that way I can look at it better. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that it's early for Halloween, but I'm just trying to grab whatever, inspires me so I can work to through 2019 and 2020 and now 2021. And that card is from some pins that I bought at Hot Topic. But I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. And if you don't want to miss any videos, just click the little bell. That way you can watch me struggle with the cards like I'm doing right now. I consider putting like a little flip pocket like Allie Edwards does, where she puts the washi in the middle. But then I would have to put something in the back, and I honestly thought about it once the die cut was on, so I just left it like that. But again, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and let me know how you're doing. Bye.